In the old days of Geneva Bedlam, it was more of a rock format. We weren't really set to a click track, and we didn't have any synthesizers. It was just kind of a live drum kit, a guitarist and bassist. Um, there were a lot of things that were good about that, but a lot of things that were bad about that too. For instance, songs would be faster or slower depending on the night we were playing. Um, which I feel like the project's like a real vocally what's the word? It's really tethered to vocal delivery, and I wanted to be really theatrical, and for some reason I felt like that kind of got a little lost. Sometimes like that rock show version of Geneva Bedlam was kind of like a freight train that would go off the rails, and I mean that in the best and worst ways. So this time around, for the creation of the live band, I really wanted to create something that was like consistent every time, number one, and more pleasing to listen to, and just a lot more controllables when we're on stage. I should have mentioned this too, but in that old way we had the band thrown together, any of the electronic backing tracks or sounds that you would hear that weren't played by the bassist or guitarist or the drummer would actually trigger from a main stage rig with two like D drum triggers, like electronic triggers that they would hit with their drumstick. And unfortunately, in this video here, it's not, you can't really see it, but that's what Joao was doing on stage back there, which was kind of advanced, kind of different in terms of what was technically happening. Not advanced, maybe just different. Some of the bigger pitfalls in like a setup like that is things would accidentally get triggered at the wrong time. So specifically, I remember we were playing Atomic Nightclub in San Diego, and just I think we were like 3 or 4 songs in, but with that setup, I think all the songs got triggered at one time, so it was just a cacophony of a bunch of sounds. And at that time, the band was just like ramping up and getting kind of the crowd on their side, and all of a sudden, all the songs played at once, and it was definitely a rough learning experience at the time.